So what's happening, everybody? It's you, Izzy, again. It's me, the one and only. There may be duplicates or copies out there, but I am the original. Keys are jingly and noisy and annoying, and they're always in the way. My foray into the key holder realm is this little device here, which has no name, at least in the incarnation that I have it in. This little device here started off as just a multi-tool, if you will. I bought it on a whim, heading out the store at my local hardware store, saw it, and it caught my eye. Why? I don't know. I have no idea why it caught my eye. Maybe the color, maybe the design. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite color. All right, so it caught my eye because it's red. Yes, red, my favorite color. So it started off with 5 of these little devices here, 5 of these little tools, if you see them there. 2 Phillips heads, one of the largest, I forget the number, actually I think the number's on here. It's the Phillips 1 and the Phillips 2, the P1 and the P2. And you've got a flathead there, and that flathead is 3/16. So those 3 cool tools are still on there. This is still kind of under construction. Like I said, it's my own design. It's a little different than some of the ones that you've seen. It's a little thicker, you see here, so it's got a little more strength. It's got a nice little grip to it. It's solid. It's not too light that you put it in your pocket, you don't feel it if it falls out. It's also heavy enough to sit in the bottom of your pocket, in which if you're doing things, it's not likely to pop out. It's durable. Look at that. You can't bend that. Some of the other ones look kind of thin, and even though they're all aluminum, or most of them, under some circumstances, something could happen. This can get ran over, and it's, you know, minus the nylon washers, spacers that are in there, minus those getting damaged, which are replaceable, all of my tools should pretty much stay intact. So what I did is I took this thing and I modified it. I kind of moved these around. I forget which order these were, but there was also two square heads that come with it. And I don't know. I've never needed a square head, like randomly. If I'm working with a square head, you know, it's obvious I have a tool there already because I noticed they had square heads. Okay. So just quick tools here. They move really easy. The nylon washers are great. Like I said, they fan out. They also offer support. On the other side here, you have the keys. See my keys there? You know, you can work with that. You know, I've got them. You know, they fan out. I've got 6. So what I did was take the other 2 tools, because the way that these were spaced was that they kind of interlaced. There's 5 of them. They folded into each other. So I popped that off because, like I said, I was this close, and they haven't sent me a unit yet. If they send me a unit, I'll do an endorsement. Until then, I'm not going to mention who it is, but I've reached out to someone to see if they'll send me one to do a review on. So we'll see. Maybe it'll top this and I'll appreciate that one better and carry that. But for the meantime, like I said, this is kind of a work in progress. I was studying videos and looking at things online, trying to figure out what would be the best unit, who was liking what features were really good in these things, because a lot of people are starting to carry these as their EDC. The nice thing with this is, like I said, the way I've got my keys organized, it is a work in progress. So, like my mailbox key, I can flip that out. And then you go in, you get a nice firm, sturdy grip on it, you know. In there, turn, open the lock, get my mail, I'm out the door. Oh, hey, I forgot something, I gotta go to grab something. Okay, bam, hey, let me get that out of the safe. Flip it back, it's ready to go, you know, small, compact, you know. A nice little thing. One of the things I can say is I can't take credit for inventing this. What I did is, through studying, I noticed it did look kind of familiar, and then I ran across some videos where some other gentlemen did the same thing. And they just turned out kind of nice. I mean, so you can get these. I'm not going to tell you to go spend your money on this unit or that unit unless you just want to, because when you begin to buy this, it can become a huge project. Like, I can add a USB drive to it. Well, that's a few more bucks. I may add a little, like a keychain holder kind of deal. I thought about putting a can opener or a bottle opener on it, but I'm also upgrading a few other pieces of mine, which is why I'm waiting to do my everyday carry, because that's going to change. So my old items won't be in, it'll be some new items. So my new item ships or comes with a bottle opener. So it's kind of redundant to waste that space. Really nice unit. I really like this, and I think that I prefer it better. There's a few different ways you can configure it. If you notice there, I've got my keys downward, which is nice. It doesn't scrape against, so there's really, the only hard edges would be the screwdrivers there, you know. So if you do accidentally put it in the pocket with your phone, there's less likely to do more damage. Obviously, I wouldn't put this in a pocket with my phone. I've made that mistake and scratched my screen before, or scratched the outside. But there's less potential. Another feature of this that I liked, that I noticed with some of the others, was the size of the screws that hold it in. If you notice here, these are a little heavier duty because this was designed as a tool, not as a key holder. So these are actually a little bit thicker. I even on some of my keys had to actually take a file and file them down. You can drill them out, which is nice, because I thought it was going to be an annoyance, but by filing them out, what I did is I made them just about the exact size, just a hair bigger, so that they fit, they moved smoothly, but there isn't a lot of play. So if you know some of those keys that have like the tops where it's got like the bunch of different pieces and things, well, if that's too open, your key, even though it's on here, it can kind of move over. See, my keys, no matter what, see, they'll never move one way or the other, and that's nice. This is a little thicker. Honestly, in putting it together, all in all, it might have taken me an extra half an hour with a round file to file those out by hand. I didn't need to drill them out. It wasn't very complicated. And actually, I think just about every one of my keys that are on here needed that. So, cool little device. If you're interested in something like this, I'll have in the links some places where you can find this. This one, I've been looking for another one because I have a few people who've actually requested this, and I'm going to make it for them. But you'll see these tools around. These are kind of popular. Foldable screwdriver, pocket screwdriver. Look them up. I think they go from anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks depending on the quality. Pick one of these up. There's some bike tools, I think, that are kind of similar that you can do the same thing. It's because really you have the two sides. Some of them have one side. But you can take this and you can work and engineer your own key holder. So this has been my review. Well, not my review, but this is just my video on one of the items I have is my everyday carry. This is my pocket key holder that I reworked from a pocket multi-tool, and it's red. So I am Hugh Izzy. This is another video. I always appreciate it if you like. Please subscribe. I'm back and doing videos and things, so reviews like this, my other everyday carries will be, I'll kind of do a review of my old everyday carries versus my new everyday carries, so it'll kind of be fun. So I appreciate you for hanging out. Thanks. Check out some of my other channels, and have a great day.